Hi, and welcome to another show of Alex, doctor in reverse psychology, and his companion, Adam, doctor in applied radio. How do you pronounce that
That's
again?
applied radiometrics.
See, it's these doctors these days are getting too complicated for me.
Really like precision of speech and or language.
It's the application of things.
Two other things involving radiation and kind of if you look at the metric analysis, I mean there's a lot of talk and controversy in the field because certain isotopes are bigger than other isotopes. It doesn't really tell you what the quotient of the transmutation is going to be until you do the analysis, and then surprise surprise, divide by zero.
Don't divide by zero.
You can't do it. That's why there's so much controversy in the field.
If we try to divide something by zero, we get black holes. And last time I tried growing a salad, I divided by zero, and it exploded on me.
Right, and if you take salad, I mean that's a good example. If we do a radiometric analysis on salad, we'll find like approximate 3/4 of it is made of iron, about the other 8/4 are made of steel. And if you put the two together, then you get a salad. And it's not widely known that there's certain alien life forms that do appreciate a nice back rub once in a while.
Yeah, tardigrades go completely ape shit for a back rub.
They do, yeah. Especially
They turn into glass after you finish rubbing them too.
Right, and if you look at the glass, like through a very kind of mutated prism, you'll find there's all kinds of elevated levels of space and time that are just bleeding through, man. Bleeding through. It's really, really extreme and precocious.
It's very deep. I
I
need to go back and learn my quantum thermodynamics in order to understand half of what you just said.
Yeah. There's a lot of quantum involved, and there's also like a lot of like kaleidoscopic mirages. And if you kind of combine those together, you get these like quantum life forms that percolate through dreams and end up in transdimensional nth realities with about 4 to 5, maybe even 7 McDonald's on each block.
Okay, those are the bastards that project things on us, right?
Yeah, the bastards.
They make us have nightmares.
They project like their psychological problems onto you, and they'll say like, "Oh, you don't love me, daddy," and you'll say, "Yes, McDonald's, I do love you." So like, don't project that onto me. I don't have any hatred for you. I like your food. It's really good. If you have no other option, it's really like the best option in that case, and probably the only scenario, right? I don't know how you feel about that. In your field, did you find like
I think that in my field, the way I look at it is you have to ask yourself, is a chicken nugget really a chicken nugget?
I think that's a great question.
It's a very complicated question. See, the last time I was writing about chicken nuggets, I always had to ask myself afterwards, do you really want fries after you had a deep fried nugget? Like, it's so complicated because you don't actually know the chicken content to the nugget content.
Right.
Like, do I want a nugget of chicken or do I want a nugget of something else with chicken on it?
Right, it could be like 99% nugget and only 1% chicken.
And what is chicken besides a coagulation of elements around us? It could be salad or grain or socks or whatever the fuck you fed the chicken.
Oh yeah, like a dragon definitely could be any of those things.
Exactly. And then you just have to shred it, put it in a blender, deep fry it, and then serve it to someone and say it's a chicken nugget. Everything tastes like chicken once it's blended.
I believe that's how kale is made.
Kale is definitely chicken that's
Kale
blended
is,
and then
yeah,
colored
it's
with... Colored.
colored, yeah, it's a vegan nightmare, really.
It really is.
Kale,
don't eat kale if you're a vegan.
It kind of transcends these binaries between plant and animal because pureed chickens were involved in the fabrication of these so-called plants. And if you look through the ages, I mean, this is just basic mycology, but if you look over to the transnational epidemics that have spread across the continent in like between 10 to 15 year periods, like if you like divide the whole history of humankind into intervals and divide those intervals into subintervals, get the fraction of those and maybe multiply it by the quotient, then at that point, you start to see that there's certain meanings that just can't be meant. I mean, if you try to mean these meanings, they'll demean you into such a point where you can't even find a meaning anymore.
Mm-hmm. And that goes back to why chicken nuggets are very complex things.
Oh, that goes right back to that. That's the top of it and the bottom and about the left and and the right. Right.
I mean, both Jesus, Buddha, and Muhammad always
said...
Yeah,
both of them. Both the three of them.
Both the three of them always said, "Thou shalt only know when thou eat the chicken nugget."
Right, they did.
And they said that in English too.
And they said that in both.
That's how you know they're real. Because they all said it in English.
Right, and they said it in both English, French, Spanish, and Japanese, both of them.
Both three of them.
Both of those 4 Asian languages. I mean, it's not a laughing matter. I don't like to laugh at languages. That's widely considered extremely controversial to do in public settings, though extremely cool and
Definitely on
kind
a
of
radio
relaxing
show.
in private. Kind of releases serotonin, endorphins, and all of those.
Chicken nugget flavors.
Right. That, like to
Endorphin
me,
flavored chicken nuggets are always the best.
I like serotonin. I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of a personal preference. I don't know. Some nuggets that are made of neurotransmitters are like.
I just like the pain killing emotions of endorphin.
I like that. That
serotonin is too pleasureful for me.
I know it's a little intense, and it also inhibits your appetite. So ironically, you wouldn't be able to eat as much. But there's a paper by Alderman 2014 where he argues that
I like that you just APA'd in it.
yeah, I mean, why not go all out? You know, balls to the wall and walls to the balls. So anyway, Alderman he was talking to Michelangelo, and he said, Michelangelo, how do you do
In 2014?
right, 2014. How do you do all these paintings, man? Like Picasso, like 2 years ago, he released the Mona Lisa, and in 1914, Einstein released his paper on the meaning of gravity divided by Big Mass.
Okay.
And then there were like Joan Elwood and Richard Nixon and like Bobby Sanders all argued that, you know, we have to have a deeper discussion of this with left and right pyramids as well as maybe a spherical or rectangular, and there was no one who really cared about this issue.
Yeah.
Until Deborah Cox came along and said, well, maybe if we like just put all the bricks on the table and just arrange them in this kind of spherical patterns, then we'll see that the exit signs will always
Point to the Big Mac.
point to the Big Mac in the beginning.
Yeah.
Really, maybe just to make a long story short, and a long story longer than it was short.
Yeah.
And then shorter, and then longer than that.
Well, it's, you know, short and long is all dependent on the perspective at which you're looking at.
Right, like if you zoom your eyeball on an ant,
Exactly.
and you keep pressing until you crush the ant on your own eyeball,
Until it's stuck in your
then
cornea.
that's pretty close.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
ant looks
Personal
giant.
preference. I just
The
don't like
ant
to
would be giant. Like at this point, it would be wall crushing, human crushing ant machine.
Right, and if you start to consider like the different length, the different length and the depth and the dinosaur catastrophe, then I'd rather like approximately 84.
Are you switching to British?
I did not switch. I've been talking British since the beginning of the interview. 84 to maybe 95% all of the world's content. This is the world. I'm not exaggerating here. I mean this. This is the world's population divided by the number of them, and or both blue, orange, green, yellow, and red. Both of them. If you look at that, well, who's to say I can't argue what has already been said before it was argued? No one has said that to me. No one. Not once in my life.
No one
I've been
can
waiting.
argue with something that's not been said before, because if it's not said, then how can you have an argument with it?
Right, it's just more like centrifugal. Like
Exactly.
you just sit in the middle and you start spitting, and then spitting your own spit as it spins around your head like a top that's kind of been moisturized with a little Nivea, little bit of ocean water, and put those together in a blender, and you'll see
It brings
amazing things, kaleidoscopes.
it brings back to the question: if Forrest plants a tree in his shit,
Right, Forrest
does
Gump.
the tree grow?
If Forrest Gump plants a tree in his shit,
Then there's chocolate.
there's chocolate. There's a rather, I don't know, kind of has a musky flavor, kind of sultry, like something you'd find like at a dépanneur or maybe a bakery.
Okay.
And those
Salty bakery chocolate,
right, like with macadamia nuts
nice.
and Matt Damon nuts.
Matt Damon nuts are definitely a must. You guys have to try Matt Damon nuts.
Right.
They go well if you wrap them with salad or salt
A lot
or
of
blue
salad.
cheese.
Oh, blue cheese, yeah,
Blue
truffle
cheese
oil.
goes really with truffle oil.
Right,
It definitely goes
right.
very well with the
Damon's
natural
nuts.
musky nut taste.
Right,
that-
really deep nut.
yeah.
You know, I feel like it wouldn't be a shallow nut in that case.
It would be a deep and crunchy nut.
Right, it would be kind of like it'd be the kind of nut that you think about it, you eat it, and then you go home to your mother and say that nut changed my life.
Yeah, that nut
Right,
did
that kind of
change.
nut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a very deep nut.
right, deep nut.
Sometimes once you've had Matt Damon's nuts, you gotta take a sit back.
I take a sit back and back the
reflect
sit up.
about the chair
Right.
that you're sitting on, and you
Reflect
gotta
it,
wonder to
project it.
yourself, why is the chair not going through the ground?
That is something I wonder every moment of my life.
Like sometimes I walk and then my foot stops in midair, and I'm
Right.
like, if I step
stuck.
right here, will physics still hold true?
It won't.
I know it won't until I step, and when I step, sometimes it goes through, and then I get clipping issues.
Right,
I
clipping,
hate clipping issues.
buffer. Buffer the channel.
Yeah, sometimes, when you have slow internet speeds and the metro is just like going like this.
You're just buffering
and
the
you're
English
just
channel.
waiting for it in the subway and you're like, come on, show up, but it's buffering.
Right, it's stuck there, halfway between the
like,
beginning and the end.
Why?
What is that?
Why can't we have decent internet speeds for our terminus?
Oh, determinists, they always want to think that I have no free will. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I have the power to destroy Determinist Monthly magazine, and I will do it. It's only a matter. This is a spoken threat.
I hope, Terminus, you hear that and you call the cops because he's a doctor in radiotelescopy or whatever.
Right. Applied radiometrics, right.
See, and he can radio his mind waves into your magazine and just shred them from the inside.
That's absolutely the easiest way to shred a magazine.
See, I would just go with a pair of wire cutters.
Right, cut the wires.
I would fold.
Right.
I would fold the magazine into a wire, and then I would cut them.
Yeah. You go to the house and just start cutting all their wires.
Yeah, exactly. And then
wire
they can't print their magazines.
They can't because the wires are cut. This is like a woman's fallopian tube. So what do you do then? The egg can't come out.
Well, at that point, you have to get a face hugger.
You get a face hugger,
and then you implant it down her throat.
Right. Well, that's a little bit rude.
Well, that's how face huggers procreate. Don't be racist.
You can't put a face hug in the throat. It hugs the face, not the throat.
It hugs the face so it can push the egg down the throat. Don't be racist, man. It's another
culture.
culture.
I'm not racist. I'm transracial.
Well, xenomorphs are people too, man. They're big and beautiful and covered in acid, so you don't want to hug them. But
right, you don't want to get burned by those kind of things.
Yeah,
those ones will
use a flamethrower with precaution when near xenomorphs.
Right, if you're near a xenomorph, well, the first thing you want to do is you want to call your aunt and say, "Aunt, I remember we had that fight back in '94, but I just been changing my life. I've been getting my shit together. Like I applied at 4 McDonald's." I got hired at 3, but I
became a colonel at Kentucky Fried
Chicken. I became a colonel at Sanders, and I sanded a couple colonels off a cob. I mean, can you get over that? I know we don't agree on the value of steel versus iron compounds, but it's not a reason to break up a friendship, and more than that,
a
family.
It's a family. It's so touching. I need lettuce leaves to take my tears off of my nose.
Right, so if you do that and you call your aunt and you have that conversation,
it's a very difficult conversation to have.
She'll tell you, I've heard it all before. She'll tell you, I'd never want to hear that again. She'll tell you
everything, man.
She'll tell you all kinds of things you didn't
to
ask
the universe that you didn't want to know.
No, how do you make a mosaic out of bacon? I didn't ask that question.
I didn't want to know.
You felt like giving me a 3-hour discourse on that. And that's kind of why me and my aunt have so many problems, because
she gave you a discourse on bacon.
She just doesn't get me.
We tried explaining to her that he doesn't like bacon unless it's grown with lettuce.
Right.
And unless it's grown with lettuce, you have to kill a rabbit to get the bacon. That's very difficult.
Yeah.
You have to rub the rabbit fur on tiger fur.
Yeah.
And then you have to take the tiger fur and rub it on the pig.
Yeah.
And then you get bacon. It's very wasteful. You kill 3 things to get that bacon. Whereas if you grow bacon and lettuce, you can have it with your eggs in the morning and not worry about the dead chicken.
That is a good point, because the last thing I want to be worrying about dead chicken is when the live chicken's running around with pieces of the other chicken that I ate, because that is a really complex situation. That's not a situation that a lot of people have been through.
That's why we vote every 4 years in elections.
That's why we vote. That's why we evoke all kinds of emotions, and occasionally a couple thoughts.
We get emojis.
We get emojis. We get
emojis.
We get emotional.
Aches.
Yeah, they make me suffocate. They make me cough. I get liver damage. I get spleen issues. My toe starts aching.
For liver damage, what you want to try to do is you want to eat some duck liver.
Right.
You want to, foie gras, like they say in French.
Yeah, they say that.
You want to rub it all over your belly.
Yeah, right.
And then drink champagne, and then scoop up what's on your belly and eat it.
Right, and if you get the left nipple in there, that would also be advisable, because there's a nerve there that connects to the liver, and it will kind of eradicate the...
Is that what she calls it?
The issues from within. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a roundabout route today, Ennis, but you could make it probably...
It's a roundabout route?
Roundabout route.
You just gotta spin them around after you get the left nipple.
Yeah, like a top.
Yeah. Always use tongue too when you do it.
Yeah, use your tongue to speak words of reassurance to her.
Yeah, you just want to be like, okay.
Everything's
3, 2,
gonna be
1,
okay.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, get ready.
Emergency
lightning. Oh, here we go. Oh, moon landing! Moon landing. Wow, that was a big jump. That was a giant step for mankind.
A small
big
step
jump
for
from
her.
This couch. Right. You said it.
Was it a step or a small squat?
That was like a micro squat. That's where you pulse like your hamstrings and then you kick up your like left ventricle until it smacks into your earlobe.
Yeah.
That's a really powerful exercise. Explosive, cardiometric, qualitative analysis.
It's very deep.
Yeah. It's one of the deepest places you can go. I mean, you can go shallow if you want. You can go like divide 1, 2, 3, maybe
Careful,
6,
careful.
7.
1 is too close to 0. It makes
okay.
me nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too. You know, because
I need a safe space
because
here.
running out of everything you've ever loved is a depressing time in any man's life. And when that happens on a Tuesday, it's just worse because you just passed Monday. You're not anywhere near the weekend. You know, and you have to face this on top of it. It's like, how can I face this? I don't even have a face because it got blown off in a freak laboratory explosion, which is why my wife said I'm not hot anymore. Well, guess what, Janice? I am hot. I'm a beautiful man, even if I don't have a face. Face it. Just face it. You're face to face with me, and I'm faceless. Okay, Janet?
How facially proper?
That was apropos and maybe apopra.
Propra?
Yeah.
Appropriate?
Yeah, procreate.
Yeah.
Procreate ideas, mentalities, and occasionally, if you have a woman friend who is very, very beautiful, then you could say, "Oh, I appreciate your beauty," and she'll say, "Thank you."
And you're like, "But I'm faceless."
Right.
I just know you're beautiful.
Yeah, just face it.
I just touch you all over.
Just
and I
face
can
it.
feel your beauty in my hands.
I mean, I'm like the.
You ever try to get eye transplants in your hands so you
I
can...
did try that. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, gosh.
Painful. You know, the palm?
Oh, so frustrating. Gosh,
like you
gosh darn.
can't make a fist to fist someone.
Oh, gosh darn.
Because you poke your eyes with your fingers.
Right. I don't want to poke mine with my own fingers.
It's terrible.
And my finger gets stuck on my
Plus, I'm
thumb.
a terrible eater, so I like to scoop
Yeah,
up
me too.
soup
I'm terrible.
And it just burns
Oh
my
God,
eyes.
I can't find the food. Oh God, I can't eat it.
You gotta go like this with your eyes and
Where is it?
you don't even know where your mouth is.
Oh, damn, gametes.
Fucking gammies.
Gametes. I resent them. I resent them because they didn't go to my birthday party. I invited them. I gave them like a 4-month notice, and they didn't.
Wrote a 12-page essay about them.
Yeah, that's why. So just to come back to applied radiometrics. If you take a dolphin and you inject it with multiple radioactive substances, and you send it to a PETA rally, and you say, "This is a problem. This dinosaur dolphin was actually one of the earliest specimens that L. Ron Hubbard actually husbanded into life, and that's why
Ron Hubbard's a saint.
He is. He's Saint Nicholas. He's the Saint Nicholas of Scientologist Christmas. Okay. I mean, he's Kris Kringle. He's Chris Pringle. He's Chris Dringle as well.
He's Chris Pratt.
He's Chris Pratt. Oh, what a guy. Oh gosh.
Chris Pratt. Everybody should bow down.
Oh man, he really prattled on and on. You know.
That his taming of velociraptors gets me wet every time.
Oh yeah, he tamed the shrew as well.
Makes my lettuce grow in the winter.
Fertilized.
It taught me the true meaning of Das Vault.
Oh man, those words are so crystallized.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was.
Is that a mineral?
Das Vault is the most beautiful mineral you will ever find.
Oh, what's it made of?
God's will.
God's will crystallized?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, it's pure. Those guys. Oh.
It's pure. Oh, look, running bacons.
Oh no! God. Get the phone. Get the phone. Make a phone call. Make a telephone call.
Stab.
Call someone on your telephone.
Knife goes in.
Knife goes out. Oh, the bacon valve is on.
Oh man, he lost his head.
Oh, where did it go? I lost my head on a few occasions. Did some spontaneous things I should not have done.
That's why we don't do lettuce. We just grow it.
You can't do it. You can only be done by lettuce.
Yeah.
It's very active and dominant force in our lives.
It is. I think if I have to say that I believe in one thing, it's the power of lettuce.
Oh, I have to say I believe. How can you not have faith and not testify? I mean,
it's just lettuce, man.
Just let us say something for a minute, right? Am I right? Am I right?
If you bring a lettuce in your house, you put it on the table.
Yeah.
You have the cabbage next to it.
Yeah.
Cabbage is very smooth, subtle.
Smooth.
Sometimes it hits on you, but it's very rare.
Oh yeah, so smooth though. That's why.
And then lettuce though.
Yeah.
Fuck. Lettuce is just add chicken to me.
Oh gosh.
And do all this other shit. Lettuce never shuts up.
Yeah, calm down. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. Close your gosh darn mouth, lettuce.
Stop telling me bad jokes, lettuce.
Yeah,
let me speak.
Let us get a word in. Just let us.
And then, oh,
Yeah.
you had to let us out.
Yeah. So back to cabin architecture, as we were saying, like
bricks.
Some of them have a lot of logs on the wall. Some of them not so much. What do you think about that?
I'm more of a bricklayer myself.
Yeah, I've laid a few bricks. Really drunk at a party.
Like
you lay a
cinder
brick,
blocks,
you go home,
put 3 of
walk
them,
of shame.
and then
Yeah, have you ever laid a few bricks? Like a
Yeah.
threesome, with 3 bricks, you could light them all.
yeah, and then you can lie 3 next to each other. And
Yeah, but don't lie to them though.
you can't lie to them.
Yo, you
It's
can't
hard
lie to them.
someone.
Like honesty is like so important. Like it's really crucial to me, and that's why I always multiply.
Always multiply the
Yeah,
bricks.
always. Like at least maybe at most. What are you doing?
Stand your gun, man. Stand your gun.
Turn off this distraction. We're doing an interview here, man.
We are doing an interview.
You got so
I was
distracted.
Just going
You
to ask
percolated
you.
on the Facebook.
No. I needed to ask you a very serious question.
Okay,
I want to
ask
my
Yeah,
Facebook
ask me that statement.
Okay. Let's say you're in a mall.
Yeah.
You haven't
Oh
pooped
man,
in
I
2
wouldn't
days.
be. I wouldn't be in a mall. That's a problem from the beginning.
What if you were kidnapped and then forced to roam around in a mall?
What? Who would kidnap someone and put them in a mall?
Lettuce would.
Okay, let us be realistic. Just for a second, okay? If you're gonna ask me a question, ask me a real question from
Look,
the heart.
it's a hypothetical.
That's not even
It's a
quotient.
It's a hypothetical based on thermodynamics.
It's not a potato.
If you get really, really hot because of climate change,
I'm always hot.
except when you're fat.
Well, guess what? I'm pH fat, so yes, all the time.
See, I'm always pH negative, so I get
You're an acid or a
little bit.
base? What's your pH?
A base is too negative, so I'm like.
Oh yeah, base is 2 negatives. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, or maybe 3 positives,
So
or sometimes like an
I'm
8.
between a 2 negative and a 3 positive, so I'm very pH neutral.
Oh, you're between. Oh,
Yeah.
between's like good, but above. Oh man, above is something else. Did you ever try like being above someone? Like
Dude,
just I'm
like
you're
a negative
below
7.
Me.
Yeah, I like to go by under.
Yeah. Oh, I like to go by under
If
too.
you
Like hit
go
the
by
tunnel.
too high, you kind of rub them the wrong way.
I don't
and
want to
it
rub
hurts.
anyone in any kind of bad way.
Exactly, and if you go below them, at least like if they're high, like if they're really high above you, then it kind of neutralizes, and you're like you get a safe zone.
Yeah, because the best way to get over someone is to get below someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Especially if they blow you.
If they blow, I don't know.
Like
Like
they blow
certain, like how powerful is the fan if they're gonna be blowing you? Like.
Depends.
Like-
On Netflix, there's a fan now being filmed. You can
Oh, are
watch
you-
a 3-hour-long fan.
Oh, do you have fans as well?
Yeah.
How many?
I only have 2.
Do you have any Twitter followers?
I got a 300.
Okay, and did you ever consider getting an Instagram account?
I have an Instagram
What do you post on your Instagram account?
when I cook with you, but it takes forever before I cook with you, so it's very rare.
It's hard to cook because you can't always do that. It's illegal to
Just
cook.
trying to kill the.
I learned
lettuce
on this
too.
Breaking Bad television show that cooking's illegal.
Yeah, especially that kind of cooking.
Well, no, all kinds. That
Cancer
was the
cooking
main
is
point.
just terrible.
The main point of Breaking Bad was that cooking should be illegal of all kinds because it hurts communities and kingdoms.
And it hurts the people being cooked. They don't like being cooked.
I mean, would you like?
Depends. If I was really cold, if you put me in a hot shower and it's like burning hot water, it's gonna kind of cook me.
Yeah, like my crevasse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just get in
Get
the
my
crevasse and.
orange skin nice and Peking cooked.
Oh, Peking duck, yeah.
Yeah.
You get a Peking duck, and then you're pretty good for the rest of the Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. That Wednesday would go smoothly.
Just like
Thursday
rest.
might be hungover.
Just
though.
whatever's left of that Wednesday. You know? No.
Thursday you get like crappy leftovers though, and like your skin might
Oh,
be dry.
crappy leftovers is the worst.
I know they're cold and you gotta use
Oh,
them to make
they're
new
crappy.
food with them.
Oh, and they're left over. That's the worst
You know
part.
when you get soup and you're like, I want a sandwich, or you like
Oh,
try to
yeah.
pour the soup on your
Yeah.
bread and it's too
Oh,
soggy.
you can't. It's too soupy.
And you're like, God damn it, I
It's
should
like,
have put
damn it.
cheese on there.
Oh no, gosh darn! I thought it was all souped up.
I
You
hate
know?
when things are souped up because it's like,
Yeah, like Pimp My Ride.
yeah,
That's a good example.
yeah, they soup
know?
up the car and you're like, fuck, my chair is all soggy.
You souped
Why
it
am I
up.
sitting on a soggy chair?
Yeah, like don't soup up my car, like stew up my car. Or maybe
Yeah,
like curry
yeah,
it up.
exactly.
You know, like with a nice sauce with a lot of butter.
Lots of butter. It's
You know, like
must.
just curry my car. That's what I want to see. Like
Curried car.
I want to see my car so covered in curry that I can't even get in. You know.
I wonder if we can order that off India.
I
Curry
think
my car.
yeah, off India, maybe off China, off Japan,
China
off
might,
the coast of Iraq.
might, General Tao your car.
Oh, they could.
Like
they
the
could,
General Tao. They
Yeah.
Tao your car.
Yeah, like the Greek letter tau.
Yeah, exactly.
The general version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
very, very clear.
It's translucent, man. Gosh, can you remember the time? Oh,
Time is
that's
too
hard.
relative.
Ooh.
It's too relative, man.
Oh yeah,
It might be 9 o'clock on a Wednesday right now. Well,
It might be.
It might be Sunday too. Who knows?
It could be next Wednesday or Tuesday.
It's probably Tuesday.
There's a test tube baby.
Fuck test tube babies. They creep the shit out of me.
How
natural.
How do you even fit in that test tube baby? Like
You gotta put it in the blender first without killing it.
What kind of weird human has a tube shaped body that can fit in a test tube?
Very, very thin Russians.
Very thin.
Like very thin. Like
Like-
Barbie doll thin.
Man, that's too thin.
It's just like you feel like you're gonna break them by putting in them in the test tube, you know. But
I
it's
know,
important
you
because
gotta curl them up.
If they're not in the test tube, they're too fragile and they might break.
Yeah, make sure it's a double helix with crystallized strands.
You gotta put a lot of tardigrades on them. To help them
tardigrade, like grade A.
Yeah, grade A tardigrades.
You don't want to put inferior because inferior, like you think you're saving money, but in the long run you're losing money.
You know, you gotta get bottle caps then.
Bottle caps, wrenches, sometimes like bicentennial hammers. You know, like sometimes approximate appropriates.
Other times you might want to use glue.
You might want to use glue tin.
Yeah, glue
in a tin.
That irritates
glue.
my colon though. Glue, like I cut drinking glue because the gluten on my butt.
Oh,
irritates my colon.
There's a lot. Oh man, I've seen it's a wasteland in there.
Yeah, it's just fucking terrible.
Yeah, like when you have too much gluten, and it's in a tin made of glue.
Try to take a poop after.
Oh, you can't. Oh, frustration.
Gotta go in the freezer
Oh,
at work.
frustration. Oh, gosh darn.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Oh man. Oh, jeez Louise. Stop cursing like my Christian ears. You know.
I thought you were a Mormon.
Oh, I don't
All
like.
this talk about Scientology.
I don't Mormon. I kind of mutter like, you know.
I'm more men, especially after.
You're more men or more women?
I'm more men.
You're more. Oh, you're more
the
women.
beard.
Okay.
It's the beard, you
I
know?
didn't get that. Sorry.
But sometimes I mourn men too.
Yeah,
You know, when they're
sometimes
lost.
I mourn them. Where'd they go? Oh, I mourn your loss, friend.
I definitely mourn them.
I mourn men. I mourn women.
I mourn women.
I mourn a lot more women than men, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's always so sad. They leave us.
Oh, where did they go? Oh,
They disappeared.
They didn't come
you meet
to
them
my
in
event.
the metro. You say hi. Would you like to see my salad? And they just
where'd they go? Oh, I'm worried. I'm mourning.
yeah.
I'm grieving.
What about morning?
Oh, morning. Oh, night. Or like west afternoon.
I mourn the ning. You know, like
I like the aft is pretty good, but the ernoon. Did you try that one?
The ernu.
Oh, that was
Is
current.
it a drink?
That was
or
really
do
contemporary.
you put it like on salmon?
You put on salmon. You put on salmonella. You put
Salmonella.
on salmon named Ella. Salmonella.
Salmon named Ella.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When I mutter a lot and I metaphor.
What if Ella smoked with salmon?
Well, then you get smoked salmon, bud.
Okay, but
Ella Fitzgerald or Donaldo.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella King.
Ella King. Poulet à la King.
Poulet à la King. Oh yeah, Viking. Vicodin. Ooh,
Vicodin
that's
is always
a subject.
good. Vicodin.
That's
on
something
the
that
chicken.
people can talk about.
Tell us all about your Vicodin addiction.
Oh gosh darn. Where to begin? I mean, it's a really riveting subject.
Started when he was 9 years old.
There's a lot of beginnings I could end, but I'm not going to end all the beginnings because then what's left?
Well, every time you get off the Vicodin beginning, right?
Oh, it's a
end.
new one. It's a new
exactly.
one, but it's also a beginning of an ending.
Well, every time it starts, it's an ending because it started.
It started, so it must have been over.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, that's really conventional.
It's very relative.
That's post-conventional. I'd even say I'd wager a guess.
I
would wager one. I would.
See, I don't
I'd
like
wager
to
4
wager
guesses
guess.
right
I'd like
now.
to guess a wager.
I would like to guess a waiter's name. Is it John? Is it Henry? Oh,
it's Charlene.
Donaldson. Oh,
Donaldson's a good
Donaldson.
It's a very strong name.
It's a very common name in West New Guinea.
West New Guinea, huh?
Yeah, you know, like where the old Guineas used to be and now they're the new ones?
Is that where West, what's his name?
Sahara.
That rapper's son's...
Yeah,
West
Sahara.
North?
Sahara Jr.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he was good. West Side Story?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good album. Mixtape of the year, 2015.
I thought it was 2017.
Oh gosh, darn. My Wikipedia of my brain is just a little scrambled right now. Kind of like scrambled eggs, but like with more toast and like less noxious chemicals.
Okay.
Okay.
I get that.
Oh man, I've been there. Don't worry.
It's very difficult.
Oh, it's hard to begin. Oh, where to begin?
The end. Always begin at the end. So I always eat my dessert before I eat my lunch.
Oh, that's a good end. Yeah, that's a good end, but also a reversal of the twist. You know?
Yeah, but twisting is in a like 3-dimensional, and it's like a double helix of like interspace conundrums.
Wow! Oh wow! That was a big word.
Conundrum.
Wow! Whew! That was a zinger right there.
I farted at the same time I said it. My
whoa!
brain was working too hard.
Oh, that was very unconventional. Don't do that.
It's because my brain was working too hard.
Please.
When my brain works too hard, it needs to unleash vaporware.
No vaporware. That's not true. That's not science at all. You just made that up.
No. Hey.
There's no studies.
Doctor of reverse psychology. I can show you the proof when your brain.
No,
works
show
really
me the
hard.
anti-proof. Reverse psychologist.
Well, the proof is it's an antiness. It's like a proton
or
has
an uncleness.
Man, alchemists are full of shit.
I'm convinced that they're not convinced, you know? Like, who has faith in uncles anymore? Which uncles have faith in us?
The ones that
There's
married
a
the
question.
crazy aunt that talks about bacon.
Oh, she married herself one Tuesday. Did you know you could do that?
Is she from the United States?
The United States of I don't give a fuck.
The United
Population
States of self-marriage.
me. What, southern marriage? Oh, there's a subject.
So if you guys like the subject of self-marriage, please comment below.
Comment in the like position.
Well,
yeah, like buddy. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, it's your boy. Call me, baby. Sorry, I was talking to the viewer, not you.
Okay. One viewer somewhere called Dr. Adam. What was Adam?
I'm offended that you don't remember my name.
Schweppes. Sorry.
That's not my name. That's German.
Oh, that's my name. Oh man, that bacon liqueur was really good.
Oh, bacon.
Oh yeah, you had the Japanese name.
Yeah. Oh, Niyazuma. That's not my name.
No, Miyazuma is the guy's name.
Yeah.
You were Adam Kiyosu.
That's right, Dr. Adam Kiyosu.
Adam
Applied
Kiyosu.
radiometrics, Harvard, Princeton, AL.
AI.
Artificial insemination.
With test tube babies.
Oh, well, okay. Well, let them grow up. You can't inseminate a baby.
But what if the baby inseminates you?
Well, then something's wrong with human biology.
Look, the victim sometimes has responsibilities.
That's true, because they're not the hero that we wanted, but they're the hero that we
deserved.
Didn't have.
Yeah.
Just like Batman said. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. He solemnly looked at the kid after breaking his fingers and said, "You're not the hero we need. You're the hero we don't have."
You're the hero we don't have. Oh, he slapped it. Woo! That was a scene.
That was a terrible.
That was a scene in the film, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you are entirely right.
That was a scene in the film.
You are negative 93% right.
Oh, negative. That's a weird percentage to be.
5 out of 7.
5 out of 7 doctors agree that unconventional self-transfusions of Kool-Aid into your bloodstream are a bad idea.
5 out of 7 is
5
a
out of
perfect
7.
score too.
2 out of 7 is pretty good though. That don't believe that.
The fact that they don't believe that leads me to believe that climate change is a hoax.
That leads me to believe that I shouldn't believe what I disbelieve.
Look, Abraham Lincoln once told us, beware of what you see on the internet.
Beware.
Sometimes the dildo is not a dildo.
It's not. It could be a fist. Or an elbow.
The elbow's one really hurt.
Oh, it's rough. That's what made like most of the cuts in UFC.
Okay.
On people's faces. So like, if you think of that going inside of you, it's gonna be a slice and dice show.
It's like, oh.
It's like a samurai trying out a new sword. Okay.
Up your ass.
In your interior.
Nah. But it's a good way to keep your knives sharp.
It's a good way, yeah. Just kick back, have a few beers, do a little bit of that, maybe a little bit of this.
Yeah, exactly. Like
whatever.
Lube up your brain with a bit of alcohol.
Yeah, lube it up, like rub it into your left ventricle, maybe your hemisphere. maybe your other hemisphere.
Always make sure that you shine your femur really good.
Oh, shine it up, man! You should be able to see your face in that thing. Are you kidding?
Every time I look down at my femur, I'm like, I'm
Oh,
so handsome.
yeah, femur, like Murray, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like Murray, like chill out, Murray. You're too excited today.
Like the red hot chili femurs.
Red hot chili femur. That's my favorite pepper.
It's a great pepper.
It's pretty spicy though. I don't know.
But it goes well with the hemorrhoids pepper.
Oh, hemorrhoids pepper. Oh man, that one really isn't a good time on the behind.
Yeah, it's terrible on the behind.
Not so good on the posterior. I don't know. That was just my experience. I'm not trying to judge for everybody.
I try to be posteriorly positive about it.
I try to be like not too.
Gotta be smooth on it.
Yeah, a little smooth, like a little hard, in all the right places.
Just make sure that you don't leave your behind.
No, don't get left behind, right?
Especially in the cold, because then it gets rashes.
Oh man, if you get a cut in the cold, then you got cold cuts, man.
Fucking cold cuts, they're terrible for you.
Oh, they'll give you all kinds of carcinogens and carcinoates and carcinogens, getting carcinodailies.
And then earlier we mentioned salmonella.
Yeah, they could give you. Oh man, and Ellis salmon.
And then you get like maple leaf products that always get people sick.
Yeah, and you can get like oak leaf products and like pine leaf products. I
like the pot leaf products.
Oh, I don't know though. Is that a new one?
It's a new one. It's pot flavored ham, so it gets you that high that you want to get when you eat a sandwich.
I don't know. Like I've been in a lot of pots and I didn't like them, so I don't know if I'd like something pot flavored. I don't know. Like I don't know if you ever ate actual steel pots.
Yeah, once, and that's how I had my chipped tooth.
I know. I mean, everyone does it once.
Pepper Potts
like alcohol.
Pepper Potts was like, "Yo, why'd you do that?" And I was like, "Yo, I had to." You don't know my life.
Oh man!
Stay out of my head.
Oh, get
woman.
out! Ouch! Ouch!
Why are you scratching me with this pot?
Don't be here. Like,
I mean,
don't
I'm
be
not
here
trying
now.
to make soup right now.
No, I'm not. Do I look like I'm baking?
It looks like I'm baked.
Baked. Oh, hi-oh. That was a really good comeback.
It was.
Man, I don't know if you'd come up with something, but you came back with that comeback.
Sometimes.
And I was like, come back.
Sometimes it's all about coming.
Whoa.
It's a great spice.
It's about the journey to get there.
No, but the coming. You put
come in.
Yeah.
Oh,
curry. What the fuck do you hear?
Yeah, curry some favor and come in.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Curry some favor.
So I'll come in after you curry my favor.
I'll come in. Oh, that was really sultry. That comment.
It's just because I was lacking in salt. It was after the elections.
Oh no, unsaltification. Be careful with that. Hyponatremia is no joke, my friend.
It's terrible.
It's no joke.
Especially in North America, so many people lack salt.
So many. Oh my God, there's so unsalted people.
Dear America, please take a salt and pepper shaker and pour it straight on your tongue.
Yeah, like pepper your sentences with a few adjectives once in a while.
You gotta pepper that in.
Pepper that in, pepper in, right?
And take peppermint gum.
Oh, peppermint patty. To the prom. Take her to the prom. That would be an honor for any mother's
I would take her to the prom.
I would take her to the prom. I would buy her.
I would go back to prom 3 years ago and take her to the prom.
I would take her back and I would buy her like a nice
cake, pepper her pots.
Chocolate cake. Oh, pepper pots, yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that a sexual remark? I didn't get that.
I don't know if it was, but if it was too genius for me.
Yeah, some of them, I mean, they go really deep and not everyone's ready, right?
Some of them, sometimes they just don't know it's in,
Oh, how can you tell
so
sometimes?
Deep.
Oh man, when it's that deep, like to become one.
That's why I always say do kegels before you put some salt.
Yeah, like do kegels and then do a few hegels.
Always do hegels.
Man, yeah, like maybe even a few Heideggers.
Especially dialectics.
Oh, dialectics? Ooh, that was a sharp one.
Hegglings.
Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
As long as you don't heckle me.
Don't heckle me. My name's Hector.
And I'm a Hegelian.
I'm a Hegelian named Hector. I like to haggle, and I love reading Hegel. All my favorite interests have H and gull sounds in them.
And my pet's a seagull, but I just call him Hergel.
Hergel Sanders.
Oh,
get it?
So while we're talking here, doing our radio interview, we have a test subject who's making funny faces because he's like, what the fuck is going on
here? This is Richard.
I think it's because he didn't read his dialectics from Hegel.
Oh, dialectics is a long work, though. In all fairness.
It's terrible.
Not every mother's son.
It's like Kantian absolutes. You're just like, can Can't you see?
Can't you see? I can't.
I just can't, man.
I just can't.
I just can't.
I can't even. I can only odd.
Yeah, exactly. You can only. You never.
I can
can't.
only odd. You can only do your best. You can only just go in there and just give 110%. Just keep pushing forward. You know.
You can only. Like Nike said to
You can
Kant
only do
back
that.
in the day. In
Nike did tell him
1883,
that, yeah.
Nike went up
That's true.
to Kant and
Right.
he's like, "Yo, man,
Yo.
no one can't. Just do it."
No, just do it. If he's our man, no one can't.
Exactly. If Kant can't, then who can?
Who can? Who can if can can't? And if can't can, then something's wrong.
Yeah, if Kant can, we're
That's
fucked.
what my grandma always used to say, you know?
Yeah, oh, grandmother
When she was
saying
chastising us. You
with
know?
her Kant.
Yeah,
Taking
she's
the
like,
Kantian books and slapping us
oh,
on the
she
hands.
would always can't slap us.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, can't stop
and
this.
then on Sunday we would go to Kant and then she would be like,
yeah,
"You guys mess up the mass again."
oh,
And
you
like,
guys always mess up the mess.
I tried to clean up the mess, but I didn't have enough mass.
I had insufficient mass to master that mess.
Exactly. You know, when you're just floating above because your mass is lighter than everything. And
Oh,
you're just
lift
like,
off, Apollo 14.
Apollo 14. That was a bad luck, man.
Oh man, that was
a bad year.
That was a really good film, Apollo 14.
I'm more of a Planet of the Apes kind of guy.
Oh, Planet of the
The
Earth.
love story between Tim
Oh,
Burton
oh.
and the monkey.
Oh my God, that was romance.
I mean, Tim Burton.
That was mystery, life, and adventure.
I always thought it was too close to zoophilia.
I thought like the P is a little close to the H.
Yeah, exactly.
You get PH that way. It's a problem.
You don't want to always be pH neutral. You
I
want
don't.
to
I don't
vary,
want to.
you know?
Yeah, you want to be a little pH polar once
Like
in a while.
spiral dynamics has always taught us that
Right.
sometimes a blue zone and an orange zone has to be balanced with a red zone and a green zone.
Right. I mean, integrate them all, include and transcend. That's the idea.
Yeah, because you want to transcend thermodynamics.
Well,
You
I
wanna-
mean, can we really?
You want to expand.
We're
your,
thermal beings, Alex.
I don't know about you, but I'm a cold man.
I have a cold heart, but that doesn't mean I'm not a thermal being.
I can't even feel my heartbeat, but that's probably because I'm fat.
Oh,
There's a
I
layer
don't
of fat
have.
on
I
top.
can't find it. Dude, where would we find the heart region?
I don't know. I use my phone and it has a.
Did you have an app
heartbeat
for
sensor.
that? Oh man, heart. Did you look it up? Oh, I looked it up. What did it say?
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. It says he was captain. Oh, he was captain.
He's Captain Obvious
Captain Obvious.
or Captain Underpants.
Call me crazy. Call me maybe.
I always thought he was Captain Underpants.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good novel. Did you read that novel?
Captain Underpants changed my life.
Oh man, what in what ways? Please list them in alphabetical order.
Well, the first way was I stopped wearing underpants
Okay.
unless I did not wear pants.
And then what?
Well, then I would go to work and get fired
Why?
because I was wearing only underpants.
What? They can't do that. That's your civil rights.
It is my civil right, but
What?
apparently at places of working, wearing transparent lace underpants,
What? They can't do that.
they don't like it.
What?
They really don't like it.
You can do that anywhere, anytime, and anyone who hates on your body is just body shaming you, and you
They're
should be
just
triggered by
body
that
shaming,
because
but-
if they're gonna trigger you like that, then you know that they have nothing left
But
to
you know
lose.
what? I was glad they fired me because I don't want to work in a hypocrisy place.
I don't want to
where-
work in Hippocrates
where
either.
While you serve McDonald's chicken wings to people,
yeah, the
you can't wear
prophecy.
your underpants.
You can't.
What
The
if I have
prophecy.
to scratch my crotch with the chicken
You
wings?
can't scratch your crotch. You have to use a hamburger for that purpose.
Exactly. And I'm more of a chicken nugget kind of guy.
Yeah, as we said before, like if you negate that, then what do you have left?
Nothing. The world stops existing.
Oh no! I want to be here though.
Exactly.
That's what I said, right?
McDonald's has
I
to
heard it.
ban pants.
You have to ban them.
Ban them, McDonald's.
Ban them. Ban. Yeah, Benjamin.
Benjamin too.
Benjamin Button.
We need to send Benjamin Button in
Send
there
him
to ban
back.
pants.
Send him back. Button it up and give it a zipper. Button it up, Benjamin.
I don't like zippers on my underpants.
Oh man, they're so sharp in all the wrong
Sometimes your pubes
places.
get stuck in them and it
Oh,
hurts.
I want them to be stuck out of them though. That's
Yeah,
way better.
Exactly. Then it forces you to what the fuck is happening?
I don't
Look,
know.
a light egg is spooning.
Oh, it's 2 spoons spooning. What was
Put the
that?
banana in your ear, Charlie. The banana.
Oh, that was a. Oh, did you ever spoon a spoon?
Sometimes.
You just take a kitchen spoon and you just go
And
to
then
bed.
I just go to bed with it. It makes me not feel alone, you know.
Oh man, fork over my cash.
Too many women ghost
Right?
nowadays.
Oh,
So I replace them
too
with
many.
spoons.
Too many.
They're like, let's go out for breakfast.
Yeah,
and then you're
breakfast.
Like, yeah. But then they leave you alone with the coffee spoon.
Oh man, alone, and then what do you do?
And then you're like, where?
Oh, my heart,
I'll
my
spoon
heart,
the spoon.
it aches. My heart aches.
I don't have a heart.
Yeah, why not?
Because I replaced it with a piston.
What vixen took away your heart?
They all did.
They all did?
And it's just so brutalized and
Man,
overused, man.
that's so unconventional.
That's why I grow lettuce now.
Oh man, let us eat.
Let us eat.
Let us all rise
I can
in
go get a
thunder.
spoon for foie gras.
Let us all rise with thunder. Yes.
Oh, dude, maple syrup
Rise
on foie gras
with
would be really good.
thunder.
I should make maple jelly so I can put maple jelly on foie gras.
Oh yeah.
And then wrap it up in lettuce.
Wrap it
Wrap
up.
it in. Let me begin. I came to let us grow.
Wrap it up. Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Wrap it up.
You say fap it up?
Wrap. I said wrap.
It makes more sense.
Alex is a rap.
Wrap it up!
I'm just telling you, Alex is a rap.
So this is the music break?
I'm just telling you, Alex is a rap. I'm just telling you, Alex is a rap.
Give us a clap, Joe.
Just telling you. Just telling you, baby. I'm just telling you. I wanna be my girl. Oh, girl. With you. Come with me. With me. You're gonna be my baby girl.
We're gonna eat some beans tonight.
Eat some beans tonight.
That was beautiful.
Sorry, I
It
got
brought it-
transported away there for a moment.
It brought a tear to my eye.
It brought an eye to my tear.
It tasted like beans.
Oh yeah, spherical. Oh man.
Sometimes, man, you just gotta get those beanie tears out of your eyes.
If you
know?
can just get them past the balustrade, you're usually okay.
Usually. Sometimes they stay stuck in there. Ooh.
Oh, watch
And
out.
then, yeah, they get stuck in there, and you're just like, are those like people or are they robots? I'm not sure what they are. Are they a bit of both?
I think they're a fusion. They're called synths. So they're a synthesis.
So they try to make androids.
Yeah, and iPods as well. iPhones.
See, the problem with iPhones is it's too exclusive. They don't shoot at
too
you enough.
exclusive. Yeah, too exclusive. You know.
Exclusivity is stunning.
Yeah, like you said it. Like mutual care is what.
See, I'm
Love
more
is
of a
based
mutually
on.
assured destruction.
Yeah, mutually assured construction. You know, we gotta build
Constructions.
this together. You know, it's a relationship.
Oh,
it can't be
you
one.
said
Can't be
construction. I heard
one-sided.
construction.
Can't be
I'm like,
one-sided. You know, we have to build every relationship together as a two-person team. Otherwise, it's not gonna work, man.
Yeah,
you're gonna
exactly.
die. It's gonna poison your heart.
Otherwise,
and,
you just get leftovers.
And no one likes leftovers when you can have a main course fresh,
Exactly.
fresh off the grill.
Fresh off the.
Fresh off the grill.
What if you don't like the?
Yeah.
grill?
What if that? I don't. In that
What
case.
if you put it in the
Yeah.
microwave?
What if that? Then.
You gotta wave that micro.
You gotta
know?
wave that microphone around, take the microphone and wave that around the wave. Because if you do that, then you can see like sometimes there's like a tangent to the left, like to the left central tendency.
Yeah.
And beyond that, there's an area that's called Broca's aphasia. And if you go into that, then you'll see like several elves evaluating manuals that were written in the 1930s, but they should have come out in the 1950s because the world wasn't ready for that technology at the time, and that kind of was just percolating upwards through ventricles and kind of evaluating every day.
That's just terrible.
I know it makes my heart heavy. Like, it's gotta be honest. Like,
You'll be okay.
I know. Like, I
You should
hope.
get a cat and
Oh.
ice cream,
Yeah,
and then just cuddle with your cat and eat ice cream like you're heartbroken.
that sounds like a really good day.
Cat and ice cream and Netflix.
Oh man, let's chill, right?
Hey, it's very chilly.
It's chilly like
Chilly like chewy.
chilly like chewy, chill.
Chewy definitely chills.
Who does he chill with?
Han? His Han?
Han, open-handed grip,
Well, I like the close-handed grip more.
close-handed grip,
I like when it grips the hand.
close-handed grip. Yep.
You know, like...
Rastafari, close-handed grip. I got the hose, handed grip.
I don't like your cultural
I'm a king,
appropriation.
handed grip. Get the
Too appropriative
handed grip.
culturally.
Get the close-handed grip. Yeah, Jalta Rastafari, close-handed grip.
I know Jamaican people that would want to kill you for that.
No, that isn't. I love Jamaica with a great passion and respect. I mean no disrespect. I surrender
He
all my
respects the
rights.
dish.
I respect a really good dish. You know, not a shitty dish.
Yeah, like an amazing dish.
Like a high quality, like amphitheater quality. Like maybe even central, maybe...
Like an entire movie dish.
Maybe a full stadium. How about that?
Yeah.
Like, could that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. If it's not working, then it's on welfare. And then whose welfare is that good for? Right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we're not working for the welfare of welfare being people...
Right.
Then we should work for the wrong fare.
The wrong fare will fire you and you're left at a carnival. And in that case...
I mean, my fare is very, very similar to your fare.
Right, and if you put our fares in order, then you'll see that they were
then
good
it's
affairs.
well.
Every affair we had was a good one.
And it was a welfare.
And it was well thought out, and we fared well. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for our interview.
I think we wrapped it up like a wrap, like a sandwich wrap.
Oh,
wrap around shot. Ooh, Gretzky.
Rap Gretzky was a good one.
Yo, rap. Let's rap.
All right, so we got a third guest, Dr. Rap-A-Lot, who will give a
got a Schweppes
rap.
can, man. Let's call me a Schweppes can, man, 'cause I can go to Cancun. Was so awesome, what was chillin' girl spoon? What was I gonna do, changing her world soon? And she was like, you were a monsoon. I was like, yes, I'm able to do anything that I want. I got my own table, I am my own fable, I am my own story. It's going on, I'm rapping and the blood is gory. Yes, I abhor these enemies, I don't need them. If you see them coming over here, then you will see me bleed them. If you see me drop them on the ground, then they will fucking die. That's what I will do, and I will make everyone cry. That's what I'm doing. I got the gas mask on my face, 'cause that is my attack, 'cause that is my task, and I attach kind of meaning, all kinds of meaning that are changing through and percolating, effacing all the faces of the ones we faced in and left them with the faces delaced of all facing bashed in. That's what we did, like our name was Sebastian and we was the beast. You see me go on, I'm a feature, I feature myself as my own feature. That's my main feature, that's what I attain. And if you see me going, then you see I got no pain. And if you see me flowing, then you know I am insane, 'cause that's I've always got a growing on, 'cause I'm so so fucking crazy. That's what I do, acting kinda crazy, acting kinda lazy. Patrick Swayze. I dedicate this song to every single person who's ever had a breath and maybe a thought or a feeling or was ever present here in that moment.
And definitely Patrick Swayze.
R.I.P.